Hey, California has a new state theme song. You know what it is? Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. And that's the businesses leaving. Wait to hear what Rick Perry has to say and what Jerry Brown has to say about what Rick Perry had to say. It's 7:36. Chip and LaDonna.
All right, here on KOGO.
One more business heading out of California. There it goes. Bye bye. Oh, there goes another one. Bye bye. Yeah.
We don't need your money. Or your jobs.
Chip and LaDonna, News Radio 600 KOGO. Rick Perry had an ad aimed right at us and right in the teeth. And Jerry Brown's reaction, listen to this. This is pretty funny. Again, this is Governor Rick Perry of Texas.
A business is tough, but I hear building a business in California is next to impossible. This is Texas Governor Rick Perry, and I have a message for California businesses. Come check out Texas.
Hey, simple competitiveness. Jerry Brown's reaction is like a 4-year-old, and he says, well, listen, see if you can understand this. He's walking by, somebody has a mic in his face.
It's not a burp. It's barely a fart. Thank you, Governor. Thank you.
It's barely a fart. Well, I know you are, but what am I?
Yeah, you know. And really, what's the answer when businesses are leaving? You got to lower taxes. They're leaving because they're competitive, and they can no longer be competitive in the state of California.
Or they just flat are sick of giving more of their money to the state of California and watching it hemorrhage out through the general fund for crap programs.
One of those businesses that are putting wheels on the bottom and heading out of town is a company called Shield Tactical. Now, they got a double deal because they're a California business and they make guns.
Oh, my.
Yeah. And so...
So the devil.
The devil twice, right?
Yes.
You're a successful business and you make guns.
The devil and Beelzebub.
John Harrington is the owner, and he can explain why he's heading out of this beautiful state. But I think we all know the answer. John, welcome, Chip and LaDonna.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
We're bumming, man, that you're leaving.
Well, I know. I hated to leave too. I mean, no, really, honestly. First thing I want to say is, and I want to be sure and get this out, that California is full of good people. It's full of patriots. It's full of people that love the Second Amendment, and we appreciate their support over the years. And we will continue to do whatever we can to support them. We're just going to do it from here. Well, go ahead and ask your question.
Well, no, I can feel the pain in your voice. You sound like a person that really cares, John. You really care, and that it hurts you to have to leave California.
Well, I do. I have a great love for California, and
how much was it costing you to stay here?
Too much. I mean, it's not just money. It's not just money. When I was speaking to another news outlet that's been off-quoted, when you're in business in California, you're treated as just a necessary evil. And if you're in the gun business in California, you're just treated as plain evil.
That's a good point. You're right.
Well, and, John, here's the thing. Beretta is considering moving out of Maryland because they're tightening gun laws, and they're even afraid, remembering that Beretta supplies guns to virtually every police officer in the country. And some of the guns they would make would be illegal. They don't even know if they would be able to get those guns back from people and repair them in Maryland because of the laws. So, Texas is wooing them too.
You got to love it.
Yeah, the thing is in Maryland and California have some things in common. They're really, like you said, there's a lot of great people. There's a lot of really rural areas, and they're essentially taken over by two cities, Los Angeles and San Francisco, and in Maryland, Baltimore and the D.C. suburbs. And that's unfortunate because there's, like you said, there's the vast majority of people that own a gun and support the Second Amendment, support justice and fairness and all those things that would never hurt anybody with a firearm. And that's got to frustrate you. This is your business. How long have you been in the business of making firearms?
I started building custom uppers for AR-15s just a few years ago, probably about 4 years ago. But if I could go back, you reminded me of what I was going to say, like California being full of good people. The problem is that those people, those patriots, those freedom lovers, they're too busy working for a living to vote for a living. So they're not very well represented in the legislature. And that's what I wanted to be sure and get out. Because, it sounds corny, but it's true.
Have you talked to other businesses that are leaving?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not at liberty to say who they are, but there's going to be some people who are surprised who's going to come after me.
Well, there was a very large company in Sacramento, nothing to do with firearms, and they said, you know what, we're out. We just don't feel like dealing with the environmental laws, the permits, the highest corporate tax in the nation, plus getting their supplies in and out, the gas taxes and everything else. It was just unfeasible for them to continue.
Didn't Callaway go to Mexico? Right? It was a TaylorMade or Callaway. I forget which one. The golf manufacturers, they put a lot of their operations down south of the border. And, let me ask you something. If you're going to Mexico, it's bad, right?
Really, if you'd rather fight cartels than deal with Dianne Feinstein, yeah.
Dude, I don't even know you, and I already miss you. It's a shame. We're going to keep in touch with you, John Harrington, and try to get you back here someday, all right?
Well, I hope that you will. At least keep in touch, that is. Don't hold out much hope on getting me back.
And, John, where in Texas did you go?
The great city of Shiner, Texas, where they make
Shiner Bock. Excellent beer.
I'm about a half a mile from the brewery.
You are a lucky man.
John, you take care of yourself. Thank you so much, my friend. Best of luck to you and your company, okay?
Thank you.
There you go. First of all, I always love guys that say, some other media outlet instead of like saying the media outlet.
Yeah,
when he's doing
I was
an interview.
on blah 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 blah.
Yeah. But that's really sad and unfortunate that we lose a guy like that. Not just his business, but a guy like that really gets it.
But we're doing it all the time. There's a guy named Joseph Branich here in California who does who does business relocation, and he keeps a list, and we are losing hundreds of businesses from the state of California.
Yeah. And you know what kills me too is that you only get one opportunity, right? You only get one opportunity because like he said, he can't come back again. They're not going to come back again.